All right, welcome back to another episode, guys. If you're an Arsenal fan like me, it was a really, really good weekend, and we'll talk about it because it wasn't just the men's side, but also the women's side. But also, really good weekend if you're a Chelsea fan.
Really good? I just say good.
Okay, good,
It wasn't 3 points, bro.
but it was 1 point. It was one important point.
More important for you guys than for us.
Okay, well, I give Chelsea the credit, but not so great if you're a City fan.
Yeah, that's right.
Not a really great point if you're a City fan. Those 2 points dropped. But overall, lots going on. So let's get into it.
Let's go.
This is What the Football. All right, Judah. Let's start with the big game from the weekend. City against Chelsea.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Yeah.
I think it was better for Chelsea than City.
Mm-hmm.
Nice 1 point. That's why I don't say it's a great week, because you won 3 points. But to go to the Etihad and get a point is also not bad.
Yeah.
But I feel like the point is, it's important for Chelsea in the sense that from 11th, they're back to 10th, and they are still very consistent. It feels like whatever they do, they always stop at 10th. They win their 10th. They lose, they draw their 10th. I don't know. But for Liverpool and Arsenal, that is very good news.
Hey,
For Liverpool and Arsenal, especially Arsenal, because if City had won, they would be second and Arsenal would be third. So the fact that they got 1 instead of 3 points keeps them third and keeps Arsenal second.
Yep.
So you guys should thank us for the community service we're doing.
Well, hey, you've been showing up time and time again this season.
Yeah. So we did it at the start of the season with Spurs.
Yes, you did.
At Spurs.
Yes,
And then with City at Stamford with the 4-4.
that's right.
And now we're doing it again. So it feels like Chelsea are not playing for themselves this season. They're playing for other people.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. You're still very important to the Premier League.
I
so.
thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
But hey, I will say this though.
Yeah.
For Chelsea, that's home and away, a point each.
Yeah.
Against the treble winners
Yeah, so they did.
in a season that's not going the greatest for Chelsea.
Yeah, it's not.
That is something.
Well, I hope it will be something by Sunday. By something, I mean, I hope they play really well also by Sunday.
Well, I
That's
saw your manager saying that, this gives us that we need something like that to believe that we can go and win against what he said was the second best team in the whole world. I don't know if that's a slight dig at Liverpool or not, but
I wouldn't take it as a dig at Liverpool, because first of all, Liverpool are not even in the UCL this season.
oh, that's true.
So that's a compliment.
Okay.
I think it is a compliment. But Liverpool have been playing well this season, and that's why they're top anyway.
Yeah.
You don't get to the top of the Premier League playing crap every week.
No.
So I think it is a compliment. By trophies from last season, City are the best team in the world.
No.
They are not top of the Premier League right now, but they are treble winners, as you have said.
True.
And then Liverpool are table toppers.
Yep.
So I guess he had a point. But the fact that Liverpool are not in the UCL now kind of puts that
Fair.
gray
Yeah.
area there.
I just felt like mentioning that he could have easily said like they're one of the best teams in the world right now, but he chose to say the second best team in the world.
I don't know.
I wonder if that's gonna get in under Liverpool's skin. Like,
so that
what's
could
going
backfire. That could backfire. That's the funny thing. That could actually backfire. But it is football, bro. It is football.
that's right.
You put the mic in front of a coach. Most times they go off script.
That's the truth.
I guess. But good stuff. I think Chelsea had a great first half.
Yeah,
They could have scored or should have scored more than one.
man, and that goal from Sterling.
Oh, that was a good goal. That
Yeah,
was a really good goal.
and was that Jackson who had the early pass?
Yes. So Jackson did the backflip, not backflip, the back pass, which I think was it Gallagher or Palmer, who then lays it back to him.
Yep.
And then he...
So that was a
sent it.
really smart early
That was a good move.
ball in,
That was a good
because normally you kind of wait until you get closer to the box to
Yeah.
like try to give something that can be a tap in.
Yeah.
But this guy, like, he chose to send the early ball
was
in,
great.
and that was really
That
smart.
was great. That was really great.
When I kid you not, when he did that, I was like, this is a goal.
I'm happy he went in.
Yeah.
I'm happy he went in. Because if City had scored first, it would have been harder for Chelsea to draw that game.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that Chelsea scored first was also helpful. But it was that kind of game. It had nearly everything. You had Haaland missing chances you never thought Haaland would miss.
Yeah.
Especially the header from the cross, which KDB gave him.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that all the time.
Yeah.
And then even the goal from, what's his name? Rodri. Deflection of Disasi's knee. And throughout the game, Disasi had been making clearances and celebrating, and it felt like he could not put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
And then the goal deflects off his knee.
So
but
he
it
did
is
put
football.
a foot wrong.
Yeah, I guess so. But it is what it is. And then you see even Chalobah getting time on the pitch, which hasn't happened a lot this season.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so to see Chalobah on the field.
He still plays for you guys.
He does. He does. But it's not surprising in the sense that Thiago Silva is injured. Fofana is still injured. Badiashile is injured. Kukureya is injured. Reece James is still injured. So that's 5 defenders out.
Wow.
Definitely some are like wing backs or whatever, but they're all defenders anyway. So it was that kind of game. It was good to see Pep so frustrated.
Oh man.
After Chelsea's first goal.
Oh.
He was sitting, he got off his seat,
He's yelling.
Yeah. It feels like I could be wrong, but when I see something like that, I think I go, maybe they had actually spoken about Chelsea and transitions
100%,
during the week.
100%.
And he felt really sad to see that the same thing that he must have told the guys during the week happened.
Well, look, Pep is not like Pep is a very, very smart man.
Yeah.
You know, he's not somebody who probably looked at that 4-4 draw, a few months ago and was like, Khali Wali, whatever. I don't think he's like that. He probably looked at that and went, okay, these were the moments where we got caught, And so, and it seems like it was a repeat.
Yeah, that's what I feel like, because he felt like he was pissed because they were making the same mistakes against the same team, which he had said, these guys are good at these things.
Yep.
Don't let these things happen. So it was just, it could also just be that he's a perfectionist.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah.
Yeah. But to see that expression of emotion, I'm like, oh, wow, this guy's actually pissed.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Well, I also wonder if his former player scoring against.
Well, that doesn't always tickle.
Well,
because in the first leg, Sterling got a goal.
Yeah.
Palmer got the 94th minute penalty equalizer. And then in this game, Sterling gets a goal again.
Yeah.
And it's like, these guys. Yeah, but it is what it is. It was a good game. They had so many attempts. They had close to 30 attempts in the game.
Oh, wow.
But only 5 shots, 5 of them were on target. Chelsea had like 12, and 6 of those 12 were on target or something like that. But City had so much of the balls at some point. I think at some point in the first half, Chelsea were okay. In the second half, City were killing them.
Wow.
But it was good to see the way Chelsea dug deep, defended and all. And at some points, when they had those transitions, you could see they were actually dangerous. But I think it's another good thing about the Premier League. Games like this.
Yep.
At the end of the game, you could see Haaland pushing the camera away, like, stay away from me.
Oh, he was frustrated, yeah.
He was frustrated with himself. That was clear. Because I think he missed 3 big chances, or 2 of them. On a regular day, give him that, he'd eat it up for breakfast.
True.
But it's Chelsea, bro. It is Chelsea. So it is what it is. We move on. They have a game in hand.
Yes, which they play this week, actually.
Yeah, which they do. We expect them to win. But let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Caicedo.
Caicedo what?
Did he deserve a red card?
Oh, that's a hard one. Now, from the way I looked at it, he did really want to kick the ball, but the follow-through, part of his thoughts definitely landed on Doku.
Yeah.
But I think why he escapes is, number 1, it's clear he wants to hit the ball. Number 2, it's not all of his foot on Doku's foot. If he had been given a red card, would I have complained? Nah, well, my complaint won't change anything anyway. Maybe if he had been given a blue card.
Blue for Chelsea.
Yeah, maybe if he had been given a blue card, time in the scene been for 10 minutes.
Blue for Chelsea, blue for City.
Yeah, but it's a hard one to call. I feel like if he got a red card, I'll kind of see why. But he didn't get a red card. I'm also doing I kind of see why. So it's those kind of decisions where it's 6 and half a dozen.
Yeah.
Or 6 or half a dozen. So I don't know, man. I really don't, to be honest.
Yeah.
If he had been given a red card, if he wasn't, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is.
Anyway, point gained for City.
Point gain for
Point gained for City, point gained for Chelsea, but 2 points dropped for City.
Yeah, to feel that way for them.
So, game on.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, let's move to the next match.
What match is there?
Brentford Liverpool.
Good game for Liverpool, not for Brentford.
No.
So great goal from Nunes. The first goal was cool.
Yes.
Though. That was a good goal for the first one.
The chip.
Yeah, sweet chip. That sounded like something edible. Sweet chip. But I feel like the last 2 goals for Liverpool, maybe even the second one, were just surprising for me because I don't know Brentford as a team that makes that kind of defensive mistakes and mix-ups and all. And they had not won, at least 2 in that game. So that was very surprising for me. But it's Liverpool. They'll take the chances if you give them.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was very good to see Mo Salah back.
Yes.
Especially when Jota leaves injured.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis Jones, I think you said, left injured.
Yep.
Alisson didn't play because he was also injured.
I guess Trent is also injured.
Yeah, so it's kind of consolation that Mo is back.
Yeah.
But I think Jota has been on really good form.
Yeah.
Really good form. So to lose him now would also be painful.
Well, but Nunes has also been in great form. I mean, he's been scoring goals for them.
Yeah, he has.
Yep.
Well, he's Nunes. Nunes is always in great form for great goals.
Yep.
Then he misses the ones you expect him to score.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, but he's still a great striker.
But they also have Cody Gakpo. Like, they have options.
Yeah, they do.
You know,
Yeah,
especially up front.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Maybe defensively.
Nah, they're okay. They still have.
They're okay.
VVD and Konate.
Oh.
And he could still bring up Joe Gomez from the bench and all. So they're fine.
Oh, yeah.
Robertson is back. Conor Bradley is back after the loss of his dad. So I think they're fine.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're fine. Endo is back from the Asian Cup. They're fine. They'll survive.
Speaking of Robertson, should that have been a penalty? The way he just completely
against Ivan Toney
clattered against
I would have given it.
Yeah.
I would have given it.
That should have been.
I would have given it. Or I would have expected VAR to ask the ref to come look at it. Because Robertson is trying to get the ball that he won't get.
Yeah. Tony was obviously in front of him.
He just won't get that ball.
Yeah.
So I don't know the magic he was hoping that would happen.
Yeah.
He won't get the ball. Not through someone as big as Tony anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that should have been a penalty. We did change the outcome of the game. I don't think so, but that should have been a penalty.
Very okay. Well, that's Brentford Liverpool. Liverpool keep flying.
Top of the table for them. Top of the table for them.
But the team that's right behind them.
What team is that?
Is this team.
Arsenal. Good stuff.
Arsenal played against Burnley.
Yes.
Away.
Yes.
That was what I would consider a 5-star performance.
I have nothing to say against that. It's hard to argue that. When you go away from home and you score 5 goals, it's hard to argue that. So Burnley didn't have a company on the bench.
He was.
Yeah, so he had
serving his sentence.
Yeah, but that didn't change so much to me. I don't think if company was there, they would have won anyway. Nothing against company.
Right.
Yeah. But good goals, really good goals. The Havertz goal was kind of surprising. The way he just got the ball from the throw-in and
it's out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh wow.
But he needs it. I'm happy for him.
Well, Burnley don't need that.
But
they don't need that. As a Premier League team conceding goals like that, you don't need that.
Yeah.
But shout out to Kai. The Arsenal supporters were singing their song. 60 million goes down.
Yeah, that's it. I love this. I don't know how these people come up with these songs, man.
Kai Havertz scores again.
But he does score again.
Yeah, so that was good.
It's
but
good.
not good for Burnley. It's
No.
week after week, it seems clearer that they will be going down. Week after week. I don't know how. They can still survive mathematically, definitely, but it will take a miracle with the way they were playing. So in that game, I was watching it with a few folks, and I'm like, even if the game is played for an extra 30 minutes, Burnley don't look like they're going to score.
Yeah.
Arsenal look like they'll just make it more than 5. And that is Burnley playing at home.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, you go, survival hope is just very slim.
I feel bad for them though, because there were moments where like the way they would pass to, get forward and get the ball to their attacking players.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Like it's not that they're it's just that they can't get, I don't know. It's just maybe they need to get knocked back to be able to get back in again to the Premier League and like work hard. I don't know.
I feel like I might be wrong. I don't know all of company's tactics. But sometimes when they want to play like attacking football, the teams that play those kind of things are teams that have very gifted and technical players. So sometimes you see Arsenal and City on the attack is a 2-3-5, or even Liverpool. So they have a lot of players up front putting pressure on the opposition defense and all. But a team like Burnley, I'm not saying they play 2-3-5, but when they go forward and the opposition gets the ball and is running at them, you feel like, where are all the Burnley players? Why are they so slow? And all of that. So it feels like they don't have the players to play like a high line or all that kind of stuff. So they should just get a new defensive coach, someone who will teach them how to defend. I think that's one of the things they need to do. They need to get a defensive coach. Losing 5-0 in front of your home fans, it's sad.
It is painful, yeah.
And I know West Ham did the same last week with you guys. So you guys are going around dishing out pain. You guys are just going around dishing out pain to people. I don't know why. You go to the London Stadium and you make West Ham fans walk out by halftime. Halftime, bro. You guys are DTP, man.
What is that?
Disturbing the peace and distributing the pain. You guys are definitely DTP. Ay, ay, ay.
That's 11 goals in 2 matches.
11, 6 at West Ham, 5 at Burnley. I fuse. You could even see after the West Ham one, David Moyes was not happy, bro.
Oh man, yeah.
Not happy. And then he goes to Forest and loses again 2-0. But that's by the way. But it's just, bro. You guys are wicked, man.
Dude, I don't know what they did in Dubai, but it seemed to work really well.
Dubai, you know, we said that actually. Coming to Dubai for their winter, whatever break.
Yep.
They've gone back, man. They need to come to Dubai every year, definitely.
Oh, man, yeah. That's
so.
was
which other guys? The Emirates sponsor. Milan, Real Madrid, I think Benfica. All of y'all need to come to Dubai, bro.
Yeah, man.
Habibi, come to Dubai.
There you go. Yes, Arsenal.
Yeah.
Come back.
Well, you have it. Emirates. It's
yes.
Clear.
Anyway, that was like 11 goals in 2 matches.
Good stuff.
Amazing stuff. Conceding none too. Yes. By the way, that's important because David Raya doing what he does.
Conceding none. Yeah.
Really well. Yeah, really, really happy. This is the kind of performance I've been wanting to see. We've done it against what I would consider teams that are not at their strongest at the moment.
Okay.
Now I want to see it against teams that are a bit strong. We play Newcastle next. I want to see this kind of a performance against them. I mean,
insinuating that you're going to beat Newcastle 5-0?
Doesn't have to be 5-0. It could be 2-0, and I'm okay with that. But I want them to dominate, and I want them to win. I want that good performance. I want that kind of a performance against City whenever we go to the Etihad.
Oh, bro,
I want us to win.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay. So, but anyway, but it wasn't just a good weekend for the men's team. It was also great for the women's team.
What is going on with the women?
So, in the English Women's Super League, this was the first time that Arsenal sold out the Emirates.
No way.
With, let me get this right, 60,160 seats.
That is beautiful.
That's the first time.
That is very good. Very, very good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Arsenal women.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And they also beat Manchester United, I think, 3-1.
Good stuff.
So
I don't
anyway,
think they've won the league in a while though. The Arsenal women, I mean.
I don't think so, yeah.
Because I think Chelsea have been winning too many times.
Oh, they have been? Okay, there you
Yeah.
go.
You know?
It's good. It's good.
That's for the women's league though.
Yeah. I mean, women's game is growing, like we see, 60,000 seats. So
Yeah, that's great.
that's
really
awesome.
great.
Awesome
They
stuff.
also need to hopefully stop having all their star players get ACL.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point we need to
Let's see how it goes.
do a specific episode on all that stuff.
Yeah, when we get like an expert in women's football.
That's right.
And health and maybe ACLs and stuff.
There we go.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was a good, definitely a good weekend for Arsenal as a whole. But my biggest question is, with the confidence that we have now, can we go and have an actual chance against the big teams, and do we actually have a chance at the title now, since we now sit second?
Yeah. Well, let's see how you do in the Champions League also.
Oh yeah, there's
So
that
you guys
too.
play Porto. Let's see how that goes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, but some big questions
Mhm.
being asked by Arsenal.
Fine.
Next match we want to talk about, which is very fitting, is Spurs versus Wolves.
It's funny we talk about Arsenal winning, and then you want to talk about Spurs
That's
losing.
That's why I said it's very fitting.
Yeah, so Spurs lose at home to Wolves.
Yep.
I don't think there's much to say about Spurs, but a little more to say about Wolves.
Absolutely, yeah.
So shout out to Wolves to go away at Spurs and win 2-1. And this is the same Spurs team that went away at Chelsea and won 4-2.
Yes.
So Wolves seem to like London now. Coming to London is doing a whole lot of good for them.
There you go.
So definitely Jazz is happy wherever he is. It's a good thing. But I also think it's just really good, especially because of someone like Gary O'Neill, their manager, who was appointed like how many days to the start of the season.
Yeah.
Came in like pretty close to the start of the season, and he's doing what he's doing.
Yep.
And they are not in a relegation fight. They are just mid-table, thereabouts with Chelsea also.
Yep. I think they're
So-
just behind Chelsea.
Yeah. I think the same points.
Oh,
I think
7
goal
points.
difference is
Okay,
the
yeah,
same.
there you go.
Yeah, so if they win, they go above Chelsea, and Chelsea win, Chelsea go above them, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So that's really, really, really good for them.
No, good.
So
for
shout
them,
out to Wolves. They're having a really good season. Some good players. Pedro Neto is back,
yeah. Oh yeah.
which is very helpful for them.
Yeah.
And they have Cunha and all that. So just good stuff for Wolves. Good
Yep.
stuff for Wolves, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There you go. Okay. Well, that's the matches.
Yes, sir.
We also just want to take a moment to send love to Roy Hodgson,
Oh, big man Roy.
big man Roy.
I think he's the oldest manager in the league now.
He is. He's in
Yeah.
his 70s, I believe.
Yeah, he is.
He left, I think, the training ground ill.
Yes.
I'm not honestly quite sure what exactly happened.
Neither am I.
But just know that he was quite ill.
Yes.
Had to go to the hospital, so that means he was quite ill.
Yeah, our best wishes to
Yep.
Roy. Our best wishes.
Hoping and praying he recovers,
Yes,
gets
he
back
does.
soon. I know there's all sorts of rumors going on around Crystal Palace and everything, but
Yeah, they've not been having good results
Yep.
lately. They lost to definitely Arsenal. They lost to Chelsea. I don't know if I just say they are missing Eze and Olise, but things don't seem to be going really well for them right now.
Yep.
So, but more importantly, is the health of Roy Hodgson.
that's right. My thoughts exactly.
Yeah,
So
that's more important right now than points on the board.
yep. Thoughts and
Which
prayers
is
to them.
hard to say, but especially for a Palace fan, I'm not. But we're human.
Yeah.
We're human.
Yeah.
We need Mr. Hodgson healthy and fit,
Yep.
and then we can settle the form of the team.
Yep. So anyway, hope you feel better soon, Roy Hodgson. Anyway, let's move to the Champions League.
Let's go.
Some interesting things happened.
Tell us.
So, well, let's start with sort of like a controversial thing. Leipzig scored first in
Yes.
their match against Real
Madrid,
Madrid, and the goal was taken off for offside.
Yes, that was what we saw. We saw the ref raise his hand and all of that, and the linesman flagging or something.
But it wasn't offside.
No, it wasn't. So that's the shocking thing.
So
From the replays, we could see that, what's his name, Sesko or something? Sesko, yeah,
okay.
was not offside. As at when the ball was released to him, he was not offside. Some people say that there was a Leipzig player behind Lumin, the Madrid goalkeeper.
Okay.
So that was why. But what the referee blew his whistle for was for offside, not for foul. So the replays showed that he was not offside. Different people have different theories. Some people say it's Madrid again, being Madrid. They always get favors from refs and all that kind of stuff. As Xavi is always saying in La Liga, that the Spanish referees prefer or favor Real Madrid a lot.
That's crazy.
So there's a whole lot of stuff, but he wasn't offside.
Yeah.
So a goal that would have been very helpful for them, because now they go to the Bernabeu trailing 1-0.
Yep.
And if that goal had counted, let's just say, all things being equal, it would have ended 1-1. Yeah, so they would have gone to the Bernabeu in a slightly better position than going with a loss. But it's happened. It is what it is.
It is what it is. And in another match, Bayern lost.
My brother, guy.
Bayern are having a season. Not a great season, but they're having a season.
Yeah, right now, I think it's a whole lot is happening at Bayern.
Yeah.
A whole lot is happening at Bayern. That's the first thing I can say. So, number one, we already know they're out of the DFB Pokal.
Mm-hmm.
And they were knocked out by a lower league team.
Yes.
Number two,
what was it, like a few divisions lower or something?
I think like Division 3. So like, not like the league directly under them. I think it's the one after that. So that happened. They're out of German DFB Pokal Cup. This is a team that has won the Bundesliga for 11 straight seasons.
Yeah.
They are usually not used to being second on the table. And now, I think you could look at it this way, in the sense that this is the best second place team the Bundesliga has seen in a very long time. But they're still second. By that I mean, so Leverkusen are first. Definitely, we know they've not lost a game all season and all. So they've dropped a few points, draws here and there. And Bayern are actually doing well, but they're still second.
Yep.
In the context of being second, they're doing well.
Yep.
And then they play in the UCL away at Lazio. Upamecano gets a red card. And then Immobile scores the penalty. The game ends 1-0. Now, if it was just a regular season, they are still top of Bundesliga, they're in the DFB Pokal semi-final. Yep. There might be a little pressure, because you're like, okay, we can still make it up in the second leg. We are still this. Well, you're out of the DFB Pokal, you're second in the Bundesliga, and now you've lost the first leg of a knockout game in the Champions League. So I think Tommy Tuchel is under some level of pressure. He also has, there's the rumor of Matthijs de Ligt not being happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because he has not been given game time. Eric Dyer. Now, I'm not saying Eric Dyer is not good, is not a great player, whatever.
Right.
Eric Dyer couldn't get enough minutes at Spurs because Big Ange prefers Romero van der Ven. And even when Van der Ven was injured, sometimes he played Emerson Royal centre-back.
Dang.
So I think Dyer knew this guy doesn't fancy me.
Yep.
Dyer leaves Spurs, goes to Bayern, and is getting more game time than Matthijs de Ligt.
That's crazy.
Kim Min-jae was at the Asian Cup with Japan for a while.
Yep.
And de Ligt still didn't get enough minutes.
Yep.
In his absence.
Something is off.
That's the point. So we feel there are people who say, oh yeah, it's just tactical, but bro, it's Matthijs de Ligt.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he's had some relationship issues with the coach already, and the coach has decided I ain't gonna play him.
Yeah.
We don't know what it is, but not looking very good for Bayern now. They could definitely in the second leg still win Lazio, maybe 4-1 or 4-0 and qualify.
Yeah.
That is still very possible. But them winning the Bundesliga is not in their hands anymore. Leverkusen have to throw it away.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the place you don't want to be.
No.
Funny enough, they were there last season because into the last game of the season, all Dortmund needed to do was win, and then they lost. And that's how Bayern won last season.
Dang.
But I don't know, man. I think
Not sure that's going to happen this season.
Yeah. How much pressure do you think Tuchel is under?
I think he's under a little bit of pressure. I wonder if it's him who's in more pressure or Harry Kane. Because I feel like Kane is probably wondering, like, he needs to go see, like, you know, some kind of, like, spiritual person because Rose seems to have a curse on him.
Oh, we were talking about something as regards himself and Coleman.
Yeah, so, like, he, for Kane, if they don't win anything, that's another, or basically, if they win something, that's the first trophy for Kane.
For Kane, yeah.
And if they don't win anything, that's the first time for Kingsley Coman in I don't know how many seasons that he hasn't won a trophy.
Oh, that he goes. So
he goes trophyless.
If they win something,
Yeah.
Kane wins his first trophy.
Yeah.
If they don't win anything,
Yeah.
Coleman gets his first trophyless season.
Yeah, it's a first for both of them in one way or another.
Just look at that. Just look at that.
But yeah, Thomas Tuchel, I don't know, man. They're still second. I mean, I think they can't take away from the fact that Leverkusen are just having an incredible season.
Yes.
So you have to take that into account when you look at all of that. You can't just say Bayern just suck this year. That's because that may be part of it, but it's not.
Yeah, I guess
the entire story. You
I
know
guess
what I mean?
I think for Bayern, they look at the Bundesliga as their birthright. They should win it.
Yes.
You have to win it.
Sometimes birthrights get taken away. You know what I
True,
mean?
though. But you look at that, they have a better squad than the Leverkusen guys have. And the guys who are above them have a less expensive squad, a less experienced manager. I mean, Tuchel is a Champions League winner.
Yes.
League winner with PSG. And one or two other things is one here and there. So I think part of the frustration for Bayern is that it's not like we're in a league with Real Madrid and Real Madrid are above us.
Mm.
This is Leverkusen.
Yes.
Who that people banter and say Neverkusen.
Yes.
And this is Xabi Alonso, who's had how many years of coaching at the top level?
Not a lot.
Who's the biggest star in Leverkusen? Is it Boniface? Is it Florian Wirtz? Is it Grimaldo? Or is it Frimpong? Or is it Xhaka?
Or is it the whole team?
That's the thing. That is the thing. So I think that's part of the thing that should frustrate Bayern.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's definitely going to frustrate them that they're having an incredible season.
Yeah.
But Bayern, if they don't win anything, it's not because Bayern just, had a terrible season. It's because Leverkusen brought their A game and they did something.
Yeah.
So
this is not me not giving Leverkusen their flowers.
No, I know that. Yeah. I know that. I just feel like it's easy to say, oh man, Bayern are under so much pressure,
Mm.
Also, nobody's even talking about Dortmund.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just saying, like, if Bayern don't win anything, and maybe that would
be odd.
That will be odd. But hey, that's okay for Leverkusen to leave a dent in the Bundesliga. That's a good thing. This might be the only season they do it, and then they don't do it ever again.
So this is not me saying I want Bayern to win the league.
Yeah.
I think it will even be better for the Bundesliga if Leverkusen win it.
Yeah.
So
now, Thomas Tuchel, though, Bayern have been ruthless, quite honestly, with their managers,
Yeah,
so I do wonder if he's like looking at it going, yeah, my days are a little bit numbered here.
I think he's lost as many games as Nagelsmann in half the amount of games.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I saw that somewhere.
Yes.
So if he took Nagelsmann like maybe 80 games to get his first 10 losses, I think Tuchel already has his in like 40 or 42 or something. So in about half the amount of games, they now have the same amount of losses. Yeah. So I think, I don't know. It's just not easy for him right now.
Yeah, it's not. But yeah, that's where they are.
That's
I guess
Bayern, yeah,
that's
yeah.
Bayern. That's where they are.
They're a big club. They'll settle themselves later.
I do want to say this though. I know how Chelsea rattled Manchester City.
Okay, how was that?
Did you see how Poch was dressed? Did you see that? Bro, I'm telling you, they probably had flashbacks of that 2021 Champions League final, thinking, man, Tuchel's back. Like, what's going on? I'm telling you, Poch channeled his inner Tuchel, and he was like, you know what? We're going to go for this. And then at halftime, they're 1-0.
I didn't even notice that. Now that you mentioned it, it makes sense because he had the hat on, and I'm like,
How did you not see that? That was literally the first thing that went through my mind. I was like, bro's dressed like Tuchel today. He's like, you know what? I want to feel like we can beat them today.
if he had glasses on, he would be more like Klopp also.
Well, he would need a beard as well.
Yeah, true.
And then he'd be like, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, but that's...
It is what it is.
I wanted to say that too
Good
because
one,
I
good
thought
one,
about
good
that
one, good one. That's a
when
good
I
one.
saw the match, and I was like,
That's a good
dude.
one.
And this is why they're winning and at halftime.
That's all right. That's all right.
Anyway, we've talked about the Champions League.
Mhm.
Let's talk about a little transfer speculation going on. So it seems like Mbappe has announced to
At least
PSG
yeah,
internally
yeah.
that he's
He's not signing.
He
He's not
is-
renewing his contract.
he is not renewing. He is saying goodbye at the
Parc des Princes,
in the summer. Yeah,
of which the Parc des Princes doesn't belong to PSG.
but what?
The stadium where they play,
Yes.
it belongs to the French government.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
There are still talks about that. They were
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to buy it, but the mayor refused to sell.
well, remember when we had Christian on?
Mm.
He was telling us about a lot of these stadiums. They're owned by the governments,
Yep.
or the
At least that one
cities.
is. That
Yeah,
one
yeah.
is.
Um,
Well,
yeah.
I think this Mbappe thing has just been a long time coming.
Oh yeah.
I don't think any football fan believes that Mbappe will finish his career at PSG.
Yes.
I don't think any.
It would be surprising, honestly.
If he does finish his career at PSG, by that I mean he doesn't go to any team. He
Yeah.
just stays at PSG. How old is he now? 23, 24?
Yeah.
He stays there up until he hangs his boots.
Yeah.
I think that would be so surprising.
Well, and you would also know why.
Why?
It would be the money. It would have to be the money.
He could have gone to Saudi this year and earned a whole lot for a 1-year contract.
Yeah, but Saudi versus
Saudi,
being,
true.
you get Champions League, you get all that exposure.
That is true. That is true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the news say he has made it clear to PSG, I'm not going to renew.
Nope.
Some actually say he has told his teammates.
There are rumors, that he
Yeah.
said he had like a chance to do a whole goodbye speech or
Yeah, that
something.
he's told his teammates he's
Yep.
not going to renew.
Yep.
But he hasn't told them where he's going to next.
Yep.
But I feel like that's the worst kept secret in football.
I don't know, man. Somehow Arsenal are in the conversation.
You guys have the money?
I don't know, but apparently Sky News thought it was important enough to put out that apparently Arsenal are in the conversation. Even I was like, bro, we are definitely not in this conversation.
For you guys to sign him, you have to sell like 4 players. 3.
We have to sell the whole team
Nah,
and
you-
just play Mbappe.
Definitely the biggest club to get out, the top club. If you have a list, Real Madrid is definitely number 1.
Well, that's
It's
that's
his
dream. I
preference
think
also.
it's
Yeah,
his dream.
He wants to play Madrid.
But the thing is, from what I've been hearing, is that he has to take a pay cut, in order to do.
I don't think Madrid will pay him the crazy money PSG are. I think Madrid are trying to learn from like the Gareth Bale stuff, maybe. But I'm not Perez, so I don't know how. But anyway, even if he signs for Real Madrid and he doesn't get so much salary-wise, he will still get some huge sell-on stuff because he's living as a free agent. So you still get a lot of money. So whatever the pay cut is, to make little to no difference to him. He's already a rich guy anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's true.
I
Now it's just the point is like if he's like willing to take a pay cut, it's because like he's made everything.
he's made enough money. I don't
He's
think
good.
he has his foundation that does all the humanitarian stuff and all. So he's he's okay, but he's a world-class player anyway. So if he says he wants to leave PSG, there'll be suitors running everywhere.
Yeah.
What team will not want to have an Mbappé?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
But that's why it was funny to hear Mikel Arteta say, you know what? Yeah, like, we have to be in that conversation. I'm like, bruh, like, I know Mikel, but like, even this is like, guys, it's a stretch.
Allow
No,
the guy
we don't
dream.
have to be in that
Allow the guy
conversation.
dream.
He's like...
Allow your coach dream, bro.
I laughed so hard when it was like...
Let him dream.
In the press conference, he's like, yeah, we have to be in the conversation. I was like, bro, we need to win the Premier League first.
It's like me coming out and saying, oh yeah, Chelsea should dream to have him. I'm like, yeah, if you sign him, but it makes no difference to me.
Yeah,
Let him go to Real Madrid. Let him,
no, it's good.
Let him play at the Bernabeu.
Yeah.
He wants to be there. Let him enjoy himself. Let him go.
Yeah.
PSG have tried. I think PSG has just been delaying this. We knew it would always happen sometime.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, he would leave Paris.
I mean...
He will have to leave the French league at some point.
Yeah.
When it will happen, we're not sure. But if it happens this summer, it seems like it's going to happen. Good stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the Mbappé situation.
Yeah.
Let's see where it ends up now.
Let's see
where it goes.
Let's see
where it goes. Anyway, let's talk about something that's going on in our own backyard. And you went to it.
Oh, yeah. I did.
We have the FIFA Beach Soccer
I still don't know why they
World
call it
Cup.
soccer. Maybe just beach football sounds funny. I don't know, but it doesn't sound funny. Why?
No, it should be beach football.
Yeah, I don't know why they call it beach soccer.
But again, we'll talk about this another point. But soccer, as many people believe, is not made up by Americans. The word doesn't come from America.
Yeah, so
it comes from the UK. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup 2024 is happening in Dubai, in our backyard.
Yes, it is.
How was it?
It was beautiful experience.
Yeah.
Beautiful experience. I was there Friday night, saw part of the Senegal-Belarus game, and then stayed back and saw the Oman-Brazil game. Definitely when the Brazilians are in the place, you just know it's a whole new vibe.
Oh, yes.
The Samba boys, when they're there, bro.
I've seen them play on TV a few times. I've seen the beach football.
It's great. You could see their goalie juggling the ball with his knee and moving forward, and I'm like, somebody take that guy on.
Well, that's the beauty of beach football. It's a lot of juggling. It's a lot of lobs.
So as much as possible, you want to keep the ball in the air and stuff.
Because it's not gonna. You can't like.
Yeah. You know, funny thing, I was in the stands at some time. I think there was a tackle and the ref, and I'm like, VAR.
Then you realize they don't have it. What would VAR do? There's sand in his eyes. Like,
I don't know, bro. Just check. Because I feel like some of the calls were too harsh. Like, you could clearly see the guy was jumping in front of him. That's not a foul.
Fair.
And the ref is all, oh, yeah, look at it. I'm like, bro, go look at the screen. And I'm like, where's the screen? Oh, honestly,
there is no screen.
But it's just really good.
Good tournament, huh?
It is so far. It's 16 teams. So 4 groups. From there, quarterfinals, then semifinals, then the finals. The finals on Sunday. By God's grace, be there again to watch it.
Yep, I'm going there as well. So
it's really
excited.
Nice. It's for those that don't know, it's instead of 11v11, it's 5v5.
Yep,
1 goalie and 4 outfield players. 3, should I call them halves? They're not halves. 3 sections of play, I guess. I think 12 minutes, then a break, then another 12 minutes, then a break.
Yeah, shorter.
Yeah, shorter game.
Shorter game times, like,
approximately an hour thereabouts.
Yeah.
But it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Really beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Yeah.
The only thing for me was I didn't even know this was happening here. So I'm really grateful to the message that I got from our friend Gabriel. You got the same message.
Yeah.
Hey, this is happening.
I had seen it. I think I'd seen some of the ads on like IG and a few other places. But I wasn't as serious with getting the tickets until Gabby messaged. So when Gabby messaged, I was like, hey, we're going for this stuff. Funny enough, while we were going, he was asking me, do you consider this football? I'm like, well, I think so, but let's go watch it first.
Had you? Oh wait, so had you not seen it before?
I'd seen it on TV like a few
Okay,
times.
okay.
Yeah, I'd seen it on TV, but I'd never been to like a World Cup game.
Yeah.
So it was good. It's good. Last year, was it last year? No, the year before last. I was at the one in Doha.
Yeah.
And I'm here. So 2 FIFA World Cups in 2 years.
Yeah, it's good.
Actually, less than 2 years. December, February. But
Yeah.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. For the love of the game.
So is it football then?
Yes.
Yes, good.
Yes, it is football.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes, it is football.
the thing is, like, it's what is football? The main thing that makes football is the ball and the goalpost
And your foot.
and your foot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you
It
need
is
your foot.
football. One of the things I noticed though were the substitutions were like in the
Was there
moment.
a lot.
Oh my gosh. In the moment, like you could substitute all the outfield players.
Yeah, I've seen that.
In the moment, they just go out, they change like the training gear, stuff like that, vest thingy.
Yeah.
3 minutes later, all of them are up again and they are swapping. The guys in are going out, the guys out are coming in. But I don't blame them. It takes a lot of work to move around in the sand and all of that.
Oh,
So
yes.
that's a
Yeah,
lot of
that
work.
for sure. Yeah,
That's a lot of
yeah.
work on your legs and your thighs and all
Yes.
of that. But it was good stuff. Good stuff.
Dude, I bet Neymar would love to play.
I wouldn't be
Be
surprised.
football.
I wouldn't be surprised in any way.
That he would be fun to watch. Anyway,
Yeah.
but excited for the final. I think that's this Sunday, this coming Sunday, right?
Sunday. Yeah.
So that'll be exciting to see.
Yes.
My hope is that Brazil makes it. I'm really hoping to see Brazil play that final.
Well, the thing is, the third place and the final is on the same day.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you
even
get
if
to
they
watch
don't-
both.
even if they
Yeah,
don't win they don't get to the final. At least let them get to the third place.
that's true. Yeah.
If they get to the semis, that's fine.
I think the other really crazy thing was the tickets were so freaking cheap.
I'd say they're affordable.
Well, they were affordable. Okay,
Yeah, by the
Not-
grace of God.
cheap, affordable.
I say
but-
they're affordable. Yeah, same. I said they're affordable. It was really nice. But that's the same Sunday that is the Carabao Cup final.
Yes. So you'll probably have your phone up and looking at the
You never know.
looking
We'll find
at the
a way.
score.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
But anyway, that's just the FIFA Beach
Soccer
World Cup 2024.
Soccer.
But as you talked about it, Chelsea Liverpool, thoughts on that the final?
I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
I don't know what to expect, to be honest. The Chelsea that showed up at Anfield when we played Liverpool the last time,
Oh yeah.
I don't want that Chelsea.
You want the Chelsea that showed up at the Etihad?
I want the Chelsea that showed up against City and Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, there you go.
Because the one at the Etihad, 1-0, they were trying to play to keep the win.
Mhm.
Definitely when you had opportunity for transitions, go forward. But the one that played at Stamford Bridge kept going.
Yep.
Just kept going. And the thing is, it's high risk, definitely. When you
Mhm.
play against a team like City, if you play expansive football, they could kill you.
Yeah.
But you have to risk it sometimes to reach out for it.
Yeah.
But it's a final. It's not like a league game where you go, I can get 1 point and go home. No, you win it or you lose it.
This is it. Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know. We don't know what Chelsea are we gonna get. As we've been saying, they're so inconsistent. Some teams they play against, they play like, oh, that's great. The replay of the FA Cup game against Villa, they went to Villa Park and they played so well. But then you're like, where was this? 2 weeks ago? Yeah. So you look at that, and to be honest, I don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
But on current form, it's definitely leaning towards Liverpool.
Okay.
Definitely. You can't deny that. Liverpool have not lost a game in a while, except the game they lost against you guys.
Yep.
At the Emirates.
Yep.
They just dealt with Brentford at Brentford 4-1. So they have Mo Salah back. So definitely morale is up. But definitely Jota is out. Alisson might be back for the final. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to expect. Let
Okay.
me just be honest. I don't know what to expect.
Okay. I have a feeling you guys are gonna win it.
There's no doubt in my mind that I would be happy if they win it. I will be happy.
I know.
But I'm not expecting that. And
I
that's
have a
maybe the
feeling.
least.
I just have a feeling.
Okay.
I feel like you guys could, with how I've seen Poch prepare the teams for some of these big matches. I feel like he's gonna prepare them as best as he can.
Why didn't
Just
he?
go
Did he
and
not?
give it
Did he
everything?
not prepare them for the game at Anfield?
Okay, maybe.
And they
okay.
got smashed.
Maybe
like,
he did.
Hawk
Maybe
bash.
Liverpool were just like, but hey, Liverpool, as many chances as they have, they also end up giving a lot of gifts. So
Yeah, the thing is, when Liverpool turn up, oh boy, they turn up.
yep,
When they turn up, they really turn up. So let's see how it goes. I'm not expecting Chelsea to win because, as I said, on current form, I think Liverpool is the better team.
Yep.
But as you said, it is a final.
It is a
You
final.
go into a final to win it. So you
Play
don't
it like
care.
a final, yeah.
Exactly. So if you play like a final, you stand a chance. That's all I can say. But yeah, don't know what to expect. I don't know the kind of Chelsea that will show up. Which Chelsea will show up?
Okay.
That I don't know.
Well, best of luck to Chelsea
Thank you very much.
and Liverpool fans. Hopefully it's a good game overall.
Yeah, I guess so.
Good game of football. Anyway, another big match coming up. Well, there's Champions League matches coming up.
Yeah, there is.
But big match coming up in the coming weekend
Mm-hmm.
is Arsenal versus Newcastle.
Yeah, it is. Newcastle are in the top 8, I guess. Or top 7, one of them. So if that is what qualifies as a big match, yeah.
Well, it's a big match in the sense for us to get some revenge.
Oh, after
If we
the goal, that funny goal
If
at
we can.
St. James Park.
If we can get
that's
some
good.
revenge.
I think it will be a nice game. It should be a nice game. I don't expect Newcastle to be a walkover. But you never know. They
Well,
considered 4 against Luton, so you don't know.
That's true.
And then Dubravka did what he did against Bournemouth. That's just the wrong time to sleep.
Sad, yeah.
The wrong time to sleep. But
Sad,
it is what
sad,
it is.
sad,
You're
yeah.
human. You make a mistake. You move on.
Anyway, it's at home at Arsenal at the Emirates. So I hope Newcastle are coming to play because I want Arsenal to destroy them. I do. I really do. I absolutely want them to destroy
You're
them.
still not forgiving them for that stuff.
No, it's not even their fault, but still.
It's all right.
Anyway, that's it. That's
cool.
it for us today in this episode.
Yeah. Let's look forward to the Champions League games. You guys,
Yeah.
play Porto.
We play Porto, yeah.
I think Inter Milan play Atletico.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
What's the name? Barca play. Can't remember who they play, but Barca play somebody.
Yep.
So for Dennis's sake, I hope they win.
Who do they play? I remember this. I remember seeing this.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Shakhtar? No, Shakhtar was in their group. Sorry, not Shakhtar.
is it Leipzig?
Maybe Leipzig.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know who's in it.
Leipzig played
Oh, they
Real
did?
Madrid.
Oh, that was
Was that
Leipzig.
Leipzig? What the heck am I saying? Maybe it was
It
Leipzig.
was Leipzig. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was
Anyway,
German.
so it's definitely not them. Anyway, we don't know. We should have looked this up. Anyway, we didn't.
There is Champions League football. That's
There's Champions League football. So yeah, the only one that I know is Arsenal Porto. That's it.
yeah, true.
Anyway, but hopefully we keep cruising or not cruising, but getting through in the Champions League. Who
Let's see how
knows?
that goes. Let's see how that goes.
Who knows?
Because I could see your coach take off Saka, Ben White, kind of early in the Burnley game.
Yes,
I think he has
Yes,
sights on the
absolutely.
Porto game, so that's good. That's
absolutely.
really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
it.
that's it for us. We'll see you next weekend and see if we'll be celebrating a trophy win or another day at the office.
Let's see, bro.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Anyway, guys, thank you for always listening and journeying through with us, and hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment, leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a note to your friend and tell them that there's this cool podcast with the fun conversations. And yeah, anyway, let us know if you have any strong thoughts or opinions about stuff going on in the world of football, stuff that we talked about. And yeah, we will, I guess, catch you in the next one.
Yes, we will. See ya.